Alrighty, so we have a review of the Sportful No-Rain arm and leg warmers. The arm warmers are, of course, just little versions of the leg warmers. So the No-Rain, similar to the Nanotech Castelli, it's a coating, it's a finish on the fabric which stops it from absorbing the rain. Does it work? Yes, I've used these in the rain the other week exceptionally well. You'll see photos on the marketing pages that water just magically beads on the surface. That's exactly what it looked like. So I did cycle all the way into work about 55 minutes to an hour, and you could see on the surface that the water was still beading, which was pretty impressive, especially around the knee, with the fabric sort of stretching, contracting, expanding. I would have thought that would have worked the water into the fabric, but it did continue to repel and stop that water ingress. So in terms of the no-rain properties, definitely thumbs up, very, very effective. A few little features. They've got the silicone grippers at the top of the arm warmers and at the top of the leg warmers, only on the inside. Previous review, the other ones that I did review had grippers top and bottom, inside and out, to help the other layers that you're putting on keep in place. These are purely to help keep them in the place on you only. One thing that is not to my personal preference, I would have loved to have gotten these in a higher visibility color, so a red or a white would have been great, but I'm stuck with black. It is reflective, the little S there. There are also some tiny little reflective wingy things on the outside of the arm warmers and on the leg warmers as well. But as you can see from the size of them, they really aren't that effective. And I also believe that the no-rain could be reflective, but either way, in terms of visibility, not the best, but 80-90% of the leg and arm warmers do seem to be purely pretty much black. They are a Roubaix fabric, so that fleecy sort of material. They're nice and warm, from sort of 3 to 5 degrees Celsius, 50-60 k's an hour. They hold up quite well. They're very, very comfortable. In terms of fitment, so this has been something which has been, did a lot of reading, a lot of people complaining about the fitment. In a Castelli, I'm a large. In these, I'm an extra large. So I did have to go up a size versus the Castelli branded arm and leg warmers. My thigh circumference around the top of the band is 60 centimeters. My calf is 40 centimeters and my inseam is 88 centimeters. So I'm 6'3", pretty lean sort of build, gorgeous, long, lovely legs. These fit quite nicely. They are a little bit longer, which I definitely prefer. So if you are somebody that is shorter, stockier, these probably aren't going to be the happiest of fit. But if you are a sort of a traditional sort of cycling build, a little bit longer, a little bit slimmer, then they're going to be pretty good for you. One difference, as you just said before, they've only got the gripper on the inside at the top. The legs do not feature a zip. So putting them on over shoes, very easy solution to that is you put them on before your shoes. If you want to take off the layer, yeah, I guess, but it's not as though you can really take these things off while you're actually cycling. So you've got to get off your bike, flick a shoe off. It's not going to take that much time, surely. One other thing, the elastic, and the stitching, which is used around the bottom, is stretchy. One thing I have seen on things like gloves is, yes, the material's stretchy, but the actual seam is not stretchy. So when you go to put it on and you stretch it, it'll crack, the seams and the stitching will break and it unravels. Clearly this is not the case here. They've used nice stretchy stitching all the way that they've done it, or who knows what. So you put them on over your shoes, the stitching stays in place, holds nice and firm. These are a pretty good price as well, so a big step down from the equivalent sort of brand name products. So far, they've performed just as well. They don't have a zipper and a few other little features, but day-to-day use, They've performed exceptionally well, nice and warm. The rain repellent capabilities is just as good as the big name brands. So I would highly, highly recommend them. They're about 2/3 the price. So definitely check them out. That is the Sportful No Rain arm and leg warmers.